You are watching NCC News. Before your week gets started, if you would like to see more of your community on our news broadcast, email us with your city, state and county. We can let you know what's going on in your area. This news broadcast is based out of Texas and produced by DT Collins, our multimedia photojournalist. Now, stay tuned for NCC News TeXas and abroad.
Tune in and watch each episode as we spread the news in your area. If you have news that you want aired here on NCC News TeXas, send it to us. NeBOE marketing@yahoo.com. We want to keep you informed through each broadcast.
Today marks the end of the week recap of this past week's happenings. But before we begin this week's happenings, we are introducing our new segment called A Day in Life in Texas. Our first segment introduces our production manager DT Collins and his wife Sherry. That story just begins after this commercial message.
If you're looking for that good homemade tasting burger, Hamburger Depot is the place to go. Get your choice of not one or two, but get a triple patty burger with cheese. Hamburger Depot originated out of Jasper, Texas, but now can be found at several locations including Beaumont, Texas at 1652 West Cardinal Drive, Beaumont, Texas 77705.
And now, A Day in Life in Texas.
A day in life of the Collins family. DT and Sherry Collins are a unique couple. They both bear gifts that the average person may not have the patience for. Sherry is a school teacher. Although teaching brings joy to her heart, she is one of the best seamstresses in Texas. Making patterns from scratch to putting together seams to having a completely made dress in hours. Her dresses look as if she bought them from the department store. There are only a few individuals that get to experience her gift during the school year, but the summertime is when her creativity flourishes. You never know, she may open up an online boutique in the near future.
Sherry's husband DT Collins loves to go far and beyond his imagination. Whether it's playing the organ, working security, or creating and designing websites, commercials, business marketing departments, or publishing ebooks, he does it full-heartedly, whether for himself or his clients. When you come in contact with these two individuals, just know, you're getting the best product that they can produce at an affordable price. This has been an NCC News TeXas segment called, A Day in Life in Texas.
You have tuned into NCC News TeXas and abroad here on Facebook. Thank you for joining us today. If you have any news in your area that you think is newsworthy, please send us the source link and destination of the story. We broadcast out of Southeast Texas, but we cover North, South, East and West Texas as well as surrounding areas. If you want to hear about the areas that you are in, let us know what your city and state is. We look forward to hearing from you. Our photojournalist is DT Collins, who has worked for or created content for television, radio and print production with over 20 years of experience. Don't forget to subscribe to NCC News TeXas.
This is the weekend edition of NCC News TeXas Recap. This news broadcast is based out of Texas and produced by DT Collins, our multimedia photojournalist. Now, stay tuned for NCC News TeXas and abroad.
Beaumont police have arrested a suspect accused of shooting a man following an argument. Officers responded to the 1300 block of Maple Street after 9 a.m. on Sunday. They found the 51-year-old shooting victim in the roadway. He had a verbal disturbance in the roadway with Frederick Joseph Brown, 39. Police say Brown produced a handgun and shot the victim. The victim was transported to the hospital. It was reported that he had non-life-threatening injuries.
A la Mexicana, fresh all the time, 180 North 11th Street, Beaumont, Texas. Located inside of Fueley's Exxon Auto Plaza. 409-600-0612.
Facebook post for leads to drug bust at Texas Lounge. On April 20, 2024, detectives with the Special Investigation Division conducted a special detail at the LQ Lounge. The LQ Lounge is located in Killeen, Texas, and on April 20, Killeen police responded to a citizen's complaint about an event at this establishment. The business had announced in a Facebook post about the Puff Puff Pass Paint and Sip event that said, everything consumed will be ganja or shrooms. In Temple, Texas, 2 people are dead and 1 person is in critical condition. An oversized load disconnected from a 18-wheeler Saturday and pinned the vehicle beneath it. Emergency crews responded to the incident about 90 minutes north of Austin at 11:20 a.m. They found the load that weighed 350,000 pounds. It was on top of a vehicle carrying 3 people at the intersection of Highway 36 and 317. The Temple Police Department was also called to the scene. It took EMS 4 hours to safely remove the driver of the vehicle. He was then flown to Baylor Scott and White Health with life-threatening injuries, officials told USA Today.
Walk, you changed my talk, and you changed my mind. You changed my heart, gave me a brand new start.
Download gospel recording artist Deborah Wilson on Spotify today.
I need you, Lord. I don't need nobody.
Overnight storms cause partial collapse of industrial facility in Baytown. After severe weather overnight, storm damage was also reported in Baytown and Chambers County. The heavy damage could be seen from the highway, including the facility's part of the roof that was caved in. Quantix, a supply chain services company, was informed around 4:30 a.m. The south end of the facility had been damaged. They believe strong winds from the storm are to blame. There were employees inside as the storm rolled through, but no injuries.
A man's body found in wreckage of Jeep in Orange County on Monday. A dog had to be tranquilized because it would not allow anyone to get close to the man's body. The wreck was discovered by a resident in the 1500 block of TeXas Road in Orange County Monday morning. Captain Joey Jacobs, of the Orange County Sheriff's Office, led the investigation. The resident investigated after hearing a steadily barking dog. The resident discovered a wrecked Jeep in a wooded area before calling authorities, Jacobs said. The dog would not allow anyone to get close to the man's body and had to be tranquilized. It is unclear when the wreck happened. This story is credited to E.J. Williams. Deputies are unsure if the man was killed in the wreck or had a medical issue. An autopsy has been ordered.
A la Mexicana. Fresh all the time. 180 North 11th Street, Beaumont, Texas. Located inside of Fueley's Exxon Auto Plaza. 409-600-0612. Gunman shoots 3 police officers, 2 bystanders outside New Orleans. Stony by Nick Robertson. 5 people were shot and injured, including 3 police officers. Police responded to reports of a shooting in Kenner, Louisiana at about 9:45 a.m. They found 2 gunshot victims outside a home, Sheriff Joseph Lapinto said. A standoff began between police and the gunman. 31-year-old Matthew Lathers had an outstanding warrant for attempted murder and armed robbery. The home belonged to one of Lathers' family members, police said. When police obtained a search warrant and approached the home with SWAT, they immediately began receiving fire. At least 1 SWAT member returned fire. 3 officers were shot. It is unknown at this time if Lathers was struck during that initial contact. After multiple attempts to negotiate, a sheriff's department sniper shot and killed Lathers. 2 of the officers shot have already been released from the hospital.
Next of kin of fatal Orange County crash victim. The law enforcement is continuing to search for the next of kin of a man who was killed when he was struck by a car on the highway last week. A representative of the Texas Department of Public Safety said they will release the identity when it is available. No charges will be filed in the case. The fatal crash happened at approximately 10:55 p.m. Thursday on Interstate 10 near the 874-mile marker. The preliminary crash investigation indicates a 2017 Toyota Camry was traveling east and struck a pedestrian who entered the roadway, according to information from DPS. The driver of the Toyota, is identified as 30-year-old Cameron Williams of Harlingen, was not injured. The pedestrian was pronounced deceased on the scene by a justice of the peace. The post-DPS seeking next of kin of fatal Orange County crash victim appeared first on Orange Leader.
2 special hole-in-the-wall restaurants in Beaumont, Texas to try this holiday season. By Jeremy Swegman. Beaumont, Texas is a city known for its rich history and southern charm. There lies a delightful secret waiting for food lovers, hidden gem restaurants that transform dining into an unforgettable experience. They're not just restaurants, they're foodie adventures that add a special flavor to Beaumont's already vibrant dining scene. Richard's Cafe in Beaumont stands out as a cherished local eatery, beloved for its home-style cooking and warm, familial atmosphere. Cajun Seafood and Wings in Beaumont stands out for its delightful dining experience, offering a diverse menu that caters to various tastes. This hole-in-the-wall restaurant captivates locals and visitors alike with its exceptional customer service, reasonable prices, and an extensive array of food options.
This presentation on the importance of Teacher Test 391 EC6. As educators, we all know that teaching is a challenging and rewarding profession. However, it's important to remember that our knowledge and skills must be constantly updated to ensure that we are providing the best possible education for our students. Teacher Test 391 E6 is an essential tool for ensuring that teachers have the necessary knowledge and skills to be effective in their roles. This test covers a wide range of topics, from child development to classroom management, and provides valuable insights into areas where teachers may need additional support. By taking this test, teachers can identify their strengths and weaknesses and work towards improving their teaching practice.
In San Antonio, the Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office has identified 2 men killed in a shooting at a fiesta event at historic Market Square late Saturday night. Mikey Valdez, 18, and Albert Cisneros Jr., 20, were killed just after midnight near a stage in the 100 block of Concho Alley. According to a preliminary report from San Antonio police officials, 2 officers chased Valdez after hearing a gunshot and seeing him start running. The officers then shot Valdez after witnessing him shoot Cisneros. The medical examiner's office said Valdez had multiple gunshot wounds. Officers recovered 2 guns at the scene near the men's bodies. 4 bystanders, all women, were also shot at the scene, according to police.
A teacher's aide was found dead in a car over 1 week after she was last seen leaving Texas school. Kylie Doyle's cause of death remains pending. Texas police said that there were no obvious signs of foul play in the death of the missing mom. This story is by Brian Brandt. Kylie Doyle, 43, was found dead on April 29, more than a week after she vanished in Texas. The teacher's aide and married mother of 3 was last seen leaving Lebanon Trail High School in Frisco on April 19. The police noted that there were no obvious signs of foul play.
In Jefferson County, Christopher Robinson, 49, has surrendered at the Jefferson County Jail. He was the focus of Angel San Juan's On the Run segment with Sheriff Zena Stevens this past Monday. He was wanted on 2 counts of aggravated burglary. Sheriff Stevens says Robinson burglarized the Family Dollar on Highway 105 twice. Robinson is the 4th on-the-run fugitive caught in the past month. Sheriff Stevens says it's another example of how well the program is working.
The DPS released the name of man killed after being hit by a vehicle on Interstate I-10 in Orange County. The man was pronounced dead on scene by a justice of the peace. Published by Sharon A. Bird, Brett Strahan, April 30, 2024. In Orange County, the Texas Department of Public Safety has released the name of the man that was killed in an auto-pedestrian crash last Thursday. DPS says that 53-year-old Larry Baxter Jones was struck by a 2017 Toyota Camry that was traveling east, after walking into the roadway. The driver of the Toyota was not injured.
You changed my walk, you changed my talk, and you changed my mind. You changed my heart, gave me a brand new start.
Download gospel recording artist Deborah Wilson on Spotify today.
Could not love myself. I need you, Lord. I don't need nobody.
An AR-15 rifle recovered from scene where 4 law enforcement officers were killed. Story by Meredith Deliso and Kevin Shalvey. Authorities recovered an AR-15 rifle and .40 caliber handgun from the scene where 4 law enforcement officers were fatally shot while attempting to serve warrants at a residence in Charlotte, North Carolina, police said. Additional magazines and ammunition for both firearms were also recovered from the scene, where there are believed to have been more than 100 projectiles and casings, according to Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Chief Johnny Jennings. The law enforcement officials were shot and killed as they attempted to serve 2 warrants in Charlotte on Monday, city officials said. 4 other officers suffered non-life-threatening injuries in the incident. A man, later identified by authorities as Terry Clark Hughes Jr., 39, allegedly began firing at about 1:30 p.m. Monday, striking multiple officers, police said. The U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force had been serving active felony warrants for possession of a firearm by a felon and felony flee to elude. The responding officers were immediately met with gunfire, Jennings said. The shooter was firing from an upper level in the residence and had an advantage over them, Jennings said. Investigators are looking into how Hughes acquired the guns and whether other shooters were involved, Jennings said Tuesday. A teenager and a woman who were in the home at the time are cooperating in the investigation.
The FBI is on the hunt for this Texas woman who preys on elderly people. Published by Sarah. The FBI is looking for a Texas woman who has a long history of scamming senior citizens out of their money. A federal arrest warrant for Regina Lynn Thomas, also known as Nikki Lede, was issued in January by the Southern District of Texas's Houston Division, and agents have been on the lookout since. According to the case description, Thomas is wanted for conspiracy to commit wire fraud and wire fraud. Since 2017, Thomas is said to have operated numerous schemes with the intent of targeting and defrauding elderly people thousands of dollars. Authorities say that Thomas is able to gain access to her victims by misrepresenting herself as a registered nurse and frequents care centers for senior citizens in the Houston area. Regina Lynn Thomas is described as a black female, 5 feet 4 in tall, and weighs 223 pounds. Her date of birth is August 12, 1967. She has ties to Pearland Sugar Land, and the greater Houston, Texas area. The FBI is offering a $10,000 reward for information that leads to the location and arrest of Thomas. If you have any information concerning this person, please contact the FBI's Houston field office at 713-693-5000. You may also contact your local FBI office, the nearest American embassy or consulate, or you can submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov.
This presentation on the importance of Teacher Test 391 EC6.
Are you a graduate from high school heading to college looking to become a teacher, or maybe a college student about to graduate and needing to get a teacher's certification, but you have issues figuring out certain math problems or knowing the patterns that math throw at you? All you see is scrambled letters and numbers. You can stop being paranoid and anxious about being mathematically handicapped. With our mathematics study guide in the form of an ebook, by the time the 391 EC6 test comes around, you'll be ready to ace it. Get your copy today. Email us at perfectedimage@yahoo.com.
As you read each page in the ebook, there are several links that send you to a lot of information that will help guide you as well. Enjoy your journey as you begin learning.
You have tuned into NCC News TeXas and abroad here on Facebook. Thank you for joining us today. If you have any news in your area that you think is newsworthy, please send us the source link and destination of the story. We broadcast out of Southeast Texas, but we cover North, South, East and West Texas as well as surrounding areas. If you want to hear about the areas that you are in, let us know what your city and state is. We look forward to hearing from you.
NCC News began September of 2014. We grew from 1 to 3,200 followers from 2014 to 2023. After we combined Perfected Image Multimedia, Perfected Image Photography, Perfected Image Graphics and Perfected Image Publishing with NeBOE Marketing and NeBOE Connection, making NeBOE Unlimited the umbrella which is now Perfected Image Publishing Business Center. By using our cut and paste strategy, our followers came up from 3,200 to just under 5,700 followers by June of 2023. NCC News is NeBOE Connection Community News. November of 2023, we started revamping our broadcast to learn and develop more skills and techniques. In January of 2024, we revamped our news from NCC News and Abroad to NCC News TeXas. And yes, we still do out-of-area news as well. Through all of our departments, we are equipped to create, design and produce whatever your business needs are. Contact us at 361-799-2727. Or email us at perfectedimageentertainment@gmail.com. Attention, DT Collins. Be sure to tune in between 10 o'clock to 11:59 p.m. to get the latest news around Texas for that day. Also subscribe to www.youtube.com/@NCC News TeXas. This has been an NCC News TeXas update.
The Jasper County Sheriff's Department has announced that the owner of 2 dogs which recently viciously attacked a U.S. mail carrier has been arrested. According to Deputy Carly Cherry, 30-year-old Jordan Cormier was taken into custody late Thursday following a lengthy investigation. It happened on March 19 on County Road 110A in the Curtis community. Mail carrier Tamara Hartford stepped out of her vehicle to place a package on the front porch of the house and was attacked by the 2 dogs. Hartford was left in very critical condition and she underwent weeks of treatment and multiple surgeries in a Houston hospital with massive injuries to her neck, an arm, her side, and a leg. A Jasper County deputy was credited with saving her life. Deputy Daniel Coons was at a nearby house when he heard Hartford screaming. Coons stopped the attack by shooting both dogs. One died instantly and the other ran away wounded and was later found alive. Cormier has been charged with 2 third-degree felony counts of attack by dog resulting in serious bodily injury in relation to the attack. However, Cormier has also been charged with 3 Class A misdemeanor counts of cruelty to animals. Deputy Cherry explained that it was discovered that the 2 dogs and a pig were being kept in deplorable conditions by Cormier. Bond on Cormier was set at a combined total of $522,500 and at last word he remained in the Jasper County Jail.
Walmart now closing all of these Texas centers permanently. Published by NeBOE, a surprise announcement was made by Walmart today to permanently close 51 centers across Texas and the United States. Nobody ever wants to see a business that is shrinking their number of locations and therefore cutting options for their neighborhoods and communities, but sometimes circumstances force companies to make very difficult decisions like shutting their doors. Sometimes stores, especially franchises and chains, will go through several locations closing even while they are in the midst of a large growth period. Sometimes you have to prune a few branches in order to get the most production. The news is a bit surprising though, because just recently it had been announced Walmart planned to expand their health centers from the 51 that were in operation and now being closed. The Walmart health centers were especially beneficial for those smaller communities that did not have a nearby regional clinic, hospital, or urgent care. Often in rural towns, the Walmart Supercenter is the only retail place to find many household essentials and food staples. Walmart announced they understand that closing the health centers will have a large effect on several customers, but after 5 years they simply cannot move forward with them any longer. They do plan to take what was learned in providing health care to their guests, and continue to apply it to better serving their pharmacy and vision center customers.
If you're looking for that good homemade tasting burger, Hamburger Depot is the place to go. Get your choice of not 1 or 2, but get a triple patty burger with cheese. Hamburger Depot originated out of Jasper, Texas, but now can be found at several locations including Beaumont, Texas at 1652 West Cardinal Drive, Beaumont, Texas 77705.
A la Mexicana, fresh all the time, 180 North 11th Street, Beaumont, Texas. Located inside of Fueley's Exxon Auto Plaza. 409-600-0612.
Hours of operation is from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast starts at 6 a.m. Lunch is from 11 a.m. to 2. New hours coming soon.
Attention affiliates and business owners. We can offer a choice of 3 different diabetic bundles to affiliates, businesses, owners and vendors at 30 to 40% commissions. Did you know that it is free to join our company as an affiliate? You give your family and friends 15% and more off of our products that is retailed under $40 per bottle. As a matter of fact, they get 2 bottles for under $50 and you also get the same deal plus 15 to 30% off of each of your referrals that purchase from you. So yes, you can be a customer and earn discounts and commissions per sale. By joining now, you receive your own website, training and advertising videos to use with your marketing, training ebooks and a customized leadership training manual complete with your personal product links to click on or give out. All material have been created and designed by the marketing director of NeBOE Marketing and Perfected Image Business Center. So you not only join with a link to the product, you gain a family of marketers that will assist you while you're getting started and they will help guide you through, if you allow them to. You will be greeted with an email from Right Choice Supplements email which comes equipped with the ebooks, videos and leadership manual. Believe it or not, we have not told you the exciting news yet. We now have for a limited time only, the Right Choice Diabetic Defense Bundles packs. Each package investment will give you a profit of 25 to 40% in sales. Example, invest $300 and get back $60 in profits. Reinvesting $30 of the $60 into your website, you'll get back approximately $5 in commission through your own sell. Imagine selling 10 bottles of supplements at $37. That equals $370, which gives you $40 back in profit. This was just an example, but what if that customer wants more product in the upcoming months? So, if you've given them your website to order from, this time, they order another 10 bottles from your website and get a 15% discount. They pay less, and you get 20% commission, which is approximately $65. Now from 2 orders, you've received $105 in commission. Now, since they've ordered from your website, they receive their own website and purchase another 10 bottles. Guess what? They ordered and got another 15% off the product, probably kept a few bottles of supplement for themselves and sold the rest. But you got another 10 to 20% in commissions again for the 3rd time with the same customer, giving you approximately $150 in commissions between 3 orders from the same customer. What if you do that same strategy with 30 customers? That's $4,500 in commission sales. Are you ready to join yet? Get with the person the information came from. Or find the affiliate link to fill out the information needed to start investing into yourself. You can do this as a full-time or part-time business or as a vendor at a vendor's market or even as a fundraiser. Any questions? Contact us at nebomarketing@yahoo.com. The Silver, Sapphire and the Emerald Bundle Pack. This means, now when you join Right Choice Supplements, you choose to either join with the website for free, or purchase the package with product which consists of the 1 bundle of 5 bundle packs or 23 bundle packs. What's your choice? Become a customer with 15% off the retail price, get 2 bottles of supplements, less than $50. Make your choice at Right Choice Supplements to be a customer, marketer, referrer or become an affiliate of Right Choice Supplements. Join today. This ends our weekend recap edition of NCC News TeXas.
This concludes our broadcast. Tune in and watch each episode as we spread the news in your area. If you have news that you want aired here on NCC News TeXas, send it to us. We want to keep you informed through each broadcast.